Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Eve the Empath coming to deliver messages from Spirit. I hope you are doing well today. This Leo reading is quite special because I almost didn't do it. And Spirit was like, no, you're gonna do it. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm a Leo, and a lot of what was said was quite intrusive, if you will, and I didn't feel like putting my business on blast, right? So Spirit was like, no, you're not the only Leo in this world, and yes, others need to hear this message. So because I refuse to be hard-headed, then I must do this Leo reading. Leo, Moon, Sun, Rising, North Node. General message won't apply to everyone. Take what resonates. If it doesn't, it's okay. We only want you to vibrate in places that you belong, okay? So I pulled cards from the AKASHIC records, meditated, and prayed over the cards. And I must say that the energy that I was feeling must have had some sort of a somber undertone when I was doing my own reading. So Spirit was like, okay, stop it. Wake up, be grateful, which I am. I'm always grateful. But Spirit was like, no, we have to do things in a different way. We have to be consistent. And that's one of the things that I struggle with. And I know that because it reflects back to me in my relationships. It reflects back to me in the way I see myself. It reflects back to me in the way I eat, in the way I drink, in the way I speak. For the most part, I have a good momentum, but then something will shift my focus or something will call my attention and I'm here or I'm there. Kind of like ADHD, right? But with myself. So Spirit was like, you have to show up for you the way you want others to show up for you. You have to show up for you the way you need to be able to show up for others. And I know I have to show up for others. It's just who I am. I get these downloads, I get these messages, and I have to be consistent. But when I'm not consistent, sometimes my lines get blurred and I get confusion and I get frustration and I get all these other outside noises that shouldn't be in my space. So I got reflection in reverse. I ain't like it. So Leos, reflection in reverse. This card should be about reflecting about the good things, seeing things as they are, things that are hidden, revealed. But in this case, it indicates that there could be a change of plans, cancellations, and that you're not seeing things from the perspective that you're supposed to, right? That you're looking at things from a jaded view. So I'm going to read it to you really quick so we can kind of get the full message. It says, cancel, change, trip, however, it often goes much deeper than that. Water, the symbol of your emotional energy, is now on top. It washes over you, blocking your reflective experience. Disrupting your life's journey. Disrupting your life's journey. Like, who wants that? Not me. Anywho, let's keep it moving. It says, indeed, you may have been experiencing an inner battle between your emotional needs and your intuitive voice, with the emotions often winning. Astral energy that feeds your psychic sensitivity can get lost when lower emotions take over, and that is so true. That's a discussion that I was having with one of my children, that I feel like I'm being torn, literally split in two with my emotions versus my intuition. And my intuition never steers me wrong. But I wasn't sure if the voice that I was listening to was my emotional voice or if it was my intuitive voice, right? And sometimes that gets cloudy. It's like you're drinking a glass of water and you're like, hey, I want to add a little flavor to it. And you throw some drops of dirt in it thinking that it's like some chocolate or something, right? And all of a sudden, here it is, you've got mud and you're trying to see through it and drink it. And it's like, no, this doesn't go together. Another example, you have your spiritual side, right? Your intuition, your voices, your visions, and it's clear like water. And then you have your emotions, and they're like oil, right? And you need your emotions because they help to navigate through certain parts of your life. However, they should not be the determining factor in the way that you move. And in the situations that I was dealing with, that's exactly what was happening with me. My emotions were allowing me to have an experience in my thought body that wasn't aligning with everything. So my physical body's talking to me. It's saying to me, hey, something's not right. So when you're finding yourself in these emotions, you have to ask yourself, why are they here? What is really, really, really going on? Is this some past life energy? Is this some fear? Is this some carryover? Or is this something legit that you're needing to pay attention to? Is this something that your physical body, is this a manifestation that is happening in this present moment? Or is it some fear that you brought along with you? 9 times it's some fear. 9 times it's some baggage. 9 times out of 10, it's something that just isn't, that doesn't serve you any longer. And that's something that's important because triggers help you identify the things inside of you that you really don't need anymore, right? We don't need to keep holding on to an old baggage, an old thought process. Oh, well, I'll never get this or I'll never get that. Or, oh, this looks exactly what I experienced before. And therefore, you bring it into your present. Don't bring your past into your present. That's what I keep hearing. I was in the Virgo reading. It was in this Leo reading, and it's also just in general collective energy. So don't bring past baggage into your current now. Live in this moment, be present. It says it's time to look within and understand the emotional storms that are influencing you. Do you stem from a lack of fear? Find out what motivates your emotional ups and downs. Meditate to reconnect to source. When you calm the emotional seas, you will again be illuminated from above. You see, this moon is all about elimination. It's about shedding light on anything that is dark or hidden from you. And of course, the emotions are out of whack because they're upside down. They are literally pouring into every being of this moon, into this card. It's like taking all of this darkness and all of this blue. Instead of being a reflection, it's drowning you. It's drowning you. And that's exactly where I was. Spirit was like, we're not going to do that. It was so intense that, and I normally don't do this. I normally just go straight card to card. However, I have to be 100 with you. So Leo, and the dark goddess in that shadow, it says, have you ever wondered why all of the bad things are happening to you and why you always seem to be the victim in most circumstances? Although your sad stories feel the attention you wish to receive, you are in fact denying yourself a happy and fulfilled life. Not everybody else, but you. I was like, is that a fucking slug? I was pissed. Yes, I get pissed at spirit. Yes, you're right. I do. Nobody likes to get checked. Nobody does. Nobody likes correction. But it is essential. If we went through this world without having any checks and balances, it'll be chaos all the time on 10. Is that what we really want? Not today, Leo. So we finna change some shit today. We finna get it together. As we march into the newness of this new trajectory of our life, as we move towards completely healing. That means we gotta check these emotions that's been running astray, running awry in our life, right? It says Persephone, the goddess of compliance, she's asking you that if you are stuck in a rather difficult rut and offers you help to dig yourself out. As a naturally helpful person, you've always been willing to offer help. Sadly, though, your exploits of others, your kind compliance has reversed and you have now become a victim of your own acquiescence. How many of you guys are running out of steam because you give yourself to so many people but nothing to yourself? One of the keys to moving forward in life is loving you first. Giving to you first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You can't. So if you have nothing left in your vessel, if your cup is broken or has holes in it, how can you in fact move forward? That's what Spirit is saying. It's so loud and clear. It says right now, you have suffered an emotional upheaval or inner trauma. has led you to self-pity, which Persephone understands completely, even if others don't. It's okay if other people don't understand why you are the way you are. But do understand that you are the one that has to control why you are the way you are. You are responsible for your emotions. We are responsible for our emotions. It is our responsibility to wake up. And what I've learned is when I wake up with gratitude, when I thank my body for being here, my body gives me a beautiful day. I don't ache, I don't hurt, I don't overeat because my emotions are in check because I'm giving gratitude. When I'm grateful for the what people might call the little things, the big things show up every time. Every time. It says, she warns about sob stories and because it invites negativity. So if you're feeling yourself repeating cycles, if you find yourself repeating the same stories, if you find yourself living in the past, if you find yourself giving the same energy, you're truly pulling that energy into your current realm. You're saying to the universe, give me more of that. And is that really what you want? I don't think so. When I think about life, when I think about creation, when I think about all of the beautiful things that a Leo is, this powerful, strong lion with fire and tenacity and strength, that's what attracts so many people. That's what the pull is, right? But you have to give to you first. First fruits always go to the church, and you are the church. First fruits always go to self first. I give myself thanks for allowing me to be here. Because without me, I can't give to this universe. I can't give back. I can't even be here for you guys. I couldn't be in a place where I'm able to deliver for people. Because that's what I do. And so if I'm experiencing this energy, if I'm experiencing this low, Leo, then I understand that there are also many of you that are also feeling the same low. And Spirit is warning us to let it go. Let it go, right? It's not serving us anymore. So we got the King of Scrolls. And I will say for my own personal reading, I got the King of Scrolls a couple times. A lot of times kings can be partnerships. It could be a partner. It could be business. But kings are definitely positions of authority. And sometimes the king that we're looking at is going to be you, right? So sometimes the king is the king of your life, the energy that you hold, the power that you hold. And it's important to know exactly who you are. But the King of Scrolls came to tell us something. And I like the message. It says that this man may represent a person in your life. If you haven't met them, that you'll be meeting them soon. But this person is a man of learning. This is somebody who's into education, somebody who is versed with a lot of knowledge. This person is coming to help you evolve, help you grow. It could be professional. It could be a friend who's just there. Somebody that helps the days become easier. Somebody who allows you to see who you truly are and manifest the life that you desire, right? They bring wisdom with studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance of this man, for it can help lead you to your life into a new direction. That's what I just said. It also could be a new love interest for you or for another, depending upon the location. It says that this person may represent you or someone that you know that is longing for a deeper understanding and great clarity of thought. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I know definitely for me, that is one of my top. Understanding the universe in ways that I never have before. So it's one thing to have gifting. It's one thing to be able to hear and have like a sight and vision and things like that. But to understand or to comprehend where they come from and to be able to comprehend every nanoparticle of life is kind of where I want to be. So hopefully you guys like that interest as well, but we shall see, right? It says It might be a time for you to enroll in some classes, maybe take some yoga classes, things like that. Something that helps you develop your spiritual side. And you may need to just go ahead and study new things, right? New books. And then treasure love. A treasury of love and discovery is on the horizon for you. Your life is ready to soar. I really like that. I really like that because being a person who is an emotional, empaths are very emotional. We feel the weight of the world. We feel so many things. And part of that healing process is letting go and separating what belongs to me and what belongs to others. And sometimes the feelings are so strong and so overwhelming that you identify with the emotional body so strongly that you forget about everything else. So having that knowledge and that wisdom coming through is definitely a plus. We also have the Archangel Michael. I don't know why I can never say that. Probably because I always say I can never say it. But this is a great card because it's just letting you know that healing is here. Ooh, there's a song that's playing in my heart, in my mind, and it's called God Is Here. In the song she says to break every yoke. To break every yoke. And that's important because the yoke of life is it's like that hangman energy, that rope around your neck, right? And you break free of it so that the burdens can be lifted. In biblical times, they have 2 oxen or 2 bull, and it says, be not unequally yoked, right? And the reason for it is so that the load can be bared together, so that you can carry the load together. But the problem is you're carrying a load, right? And that's not a problem when you have balance and harmony. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're seeking, balance and harmony. So when you have balance and harmony, it's not an issue. But the problem becomes when there's no balance or no harmony, that it becomes a heavy burden, and that's not why we're here. So the yoke is being cut, the yoke is being released off of your neck, and the burden, the weight is coming off. That's what Spirit wants us to do, release the weight that comes in the mind, right? In the way we process, in the way we see, in the way we hear, the words that we hear, the way we see ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves. So with this card, it's telling you it's a time that you can call on your angels. And this angel comes in the form of people that we know or people that we meet, and they're here to help us regain a love. And you guys know I absolutely love love. I am a love fanatic. I believe that without it, this world would not be a good place at all. So it says, he carries the energy of love, family, miracles, healing, and blessed journeys. His intentions, and he can share all of his intentions and experiences with you. All of the archangels, Raphael most often comes in the guise of a human. This card can indicate that helpful others may be attending to you now. It also portends a time of great achievement in your personal life. Blessings abound with this card are upright. There may be a renewal of a lost dream, a reuniting of family members, or a healing. Perhaps a physical condition of a broken heart. Even those conditions have been hanging on for a while. See, I love it when Spirit delivers. I absolutely love it when Spirit delivers. See, we were looking in this energy, in that Persephone energy, and here it was where you're feeling like you've given so much of yourself and you've become the victim of your own life. You've got help coming through. We have help coming through to bring us out of that energy, to bring us out of that stagnation, to bring us out of that emotional body that is out of control, right? So no longer seeing things from a perspective from our emotions only, right? No longer giving into the feelings of what is in the past, of all the hurts and all the pains. Even if it was a broken heart, it's okay. Is your heart still broken? Are you still in that situation? Or are you just bringing carryover baggage into your new realm of existence? You got a king coming through to bring you knowledge, to help you with wisdom, to be a friend, to help you grow, right? We have the 6 of Keys, the crescent moon in reverse. Okay? We have the crescent moon in reverse. And it just says that the reversal shows that a phase of decrease is here. The moon is waning, the tides are ebbing away. Energy, money, and even your creative flow may feel tight for a while. The forces around you seem prohibitive, so conserve your energy rather than spend it on futile action. Though this seems like a difficult time, don't be dismayed. It is not permanent. The moon, like all things, moves in cycles. It's quick, so take a deep breath and rest and know that in time, a time of increase will come. And it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Because sometimes when you're feeling in a stuck energy or when the emotions are all over the place, we vibrate in our emotions. Our emotions are a catalyst to our growth, into our feelings, into movement. And the best way I can explain it is, when you feel sad, you don't want to do shit. Plain and simple. When you feel down, you don't want to do anything. But when you're happy, when your joy is there, you want to go, you want to move, you want to give, you want to love. And that's what was happening. When you were in your highs, you were giving so much of you that there was nothing left. So when the lows hit, you're feeling depleted. And these emotions are coming through so strong that you don't know if you're coming or going. And you can't seem to see your way out. You're not seeing this moon. You're not able to reflect your energy. But you have guidance. You have a friend. You have a person that's coming in to help you grow past this, to help you elevate, to clear that mind, to add wisdom, knowledge to that mind. And in the midst of it, you have angels. Wow. Angels that are coming to you, that are here for you. And I love it because I call on my angels every day. When I am angry, when I am feeling emotional, I'm calling on my angels. Sometimes I'm a little lazy with it. Again, consistency, right? But it's important to understand where you are. And the last card that we have, our dear Leo, is caught in the ruin in reverse, which is a very, very beautiful card. Because when you think about being caught in a ruin, you're like, dang it, crap is gonna get even more worse. Now actually it's the opposite. So it's just a time of you being restored. Just like they said, it wasn't gonna last forever. The temporary wasn't gonna be there forever. And sometimes when you're not sure, when you can't see, you're kind of stuck. It says a horrible, dark, or confining situation is coming to an end. You've discovered that you can break free of self-imposed limits. Now you've escaped and you've started to put the prison of the past histories and beliefs behind you. What beliefs are you holding on to? What old emotions are you holding on to? What old feelings are you reflecting back into your world and creating an emotional downturn? It says it's time to move into the green growth and harvest what your new efforts and power create. You see this? This is the new creation. This is the new light coming through. This is the new growth, the seeds that you planted. See, the thing about life, the cycles of life, we always want to see the fruit, but we never want to worry about the work that it takes to get the fruit. Because before you can ever start a fruit, you have to have a seed. And you have to plant that seed. And you have to water that seed. And you have to till the ground. And then you have to harvest it. And that is not easy. Has anybody ever harvested some plants? That shit hard. You get that plow and I know because I helped my mom redo her backyard. And it was tough. I was like, oh my God, I have a newfound respect for people who landscape and who do manual labor. I kid you not. The point of the matter is, in order for you to get this growth, you got to go through some things. And when you're going through some things, where's your focus? Where's your heart? Where's your heart centered? Where's your vision? What are you listening to? What are you seeing in your eyes? What are you speaking from your mouth? The reason that they're called senses is so they help us navigate this planet, right? There are senses so that we can stay connected to the part of the world that we don't see. Because we've gone to sleep, we don't see. So Spirit is saying, wake up, wake up, wake up and see that your harvest is here. Yes, you had some temporary downfalls, some temporary downpours. Those emotions were strong. For some of you, when you lost that job, you felt like that was your world. But as Spirit often reminds us, when a door closes, guess what? Something else opens, because that's the cycle of life. Life is a continuum. It is always on a cycle. But you can stay stuck in a cycle of the past, or you can move to something better. And for me, better sounds like a good option. I no longer want to be governed by the emotions from my past, because it's a reason it's a past. It's reason it's history. His story. I don't need it. It taught what it needed to teach, and now I'm moving forward. So, dear Leo, dear Leo, understand that this is temporary. These emotions are temporary, but you really have to come out of that victim mentality. And if that means saying no to people, then say no. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. It's okay. It's okay. If you don't feel like moving, it's okay. If you don't feel like talking, it's okay. I did say that. Sometimes you have to take time for yourself and be okay, and to let these emotions out. Okay? And as you allow yourself to regroup and rebalance, that moon will definitely come back to shine, reflect, right? And that's the goal. Go inward, and then to come outward. That's all I have for you guys today. I want to leave you guys with something, just something sweet. Let's do a healing mantra. I think that whenever we have a lot of heavy, it's good to get something sweet, you know, like a sweet treat after dinner. I always like a sweet treat after dinner. So we're gonna shuffle and thank our guides and our angels. Come through. Leo energy, come through. The angel guides, please come through for our beautiful Leos. Give us a clear message. Give us a healing mantra to help us get going on this journey. Help us come out of this stagnant energy. Help us come through. Thank you for the guidance that you've given us thus far, letting us know that we have help on the horizon. But in the midst of this energy that we are feeling, this low, this heaviness that our Leos have been feeling, this burnout, help us with a message. Thank you for giving us clear, concrete messages for our beautiful Leo. What is the energy? What is the healing mantra for our lovely, lovely Leos? This sun energy, this powerful fire energy that is amazing, bright, and brilliant. These beautiful Leos that are out here giving so much to this wonderful world and not taking anything back for themselves. That's a lot. But I'm going to go get it for you guys. Let's get it. All right. So I had to go get those. But dispelling sadness. Interesting, huh? It says, I will feel better once I get the rest that I need. Didn't somebody say that? Didn't they tell you y'all needed some rest? I'm pretty sure, because I be on 10, I go, and sometimes my body be like, no ma'am, you have to sit down. It says, when sadness dissolves, you are able to acknowledge upheavals of emotion as profound healings taking place. As a result, you are inspired to give your body the rest and rejuvenation it needs, rather than push yourself into states of imbalance. As you dissolve sadness, you become aware of the vital downtime plays in helping you recharge your energy field. This mantra is ideal for dealing with depression, fighting against time, and learning how to relax. You also have honoring adversity. They was coming through today. They have a message for you guys. Me too. It says a fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. So it says, when adversity is honored, life is appreciated as oscillating cycles of deterioration and renewal. Deterioration is the natural process of the new things becoming old, while renewal is the process of old things becoming new. As you learn to honor these two interconnected processes just as naturally as the changing of seasons, you are able to embrace adversity. It's not a punishment, but a gift of renewal birthed out of the ashes of erosion. I'm laughing because this whole everything just ties together, and I really appreciate when spirit just does that for us. I really appreciate the fact that they're saying it's time to rest, rejuvenate your mind, honor the adversity, go through the fire. I remember hearing so clearly about the fire. I'm going to do a message on that later, but the fire, once you come through, you've been purged from a lot of things, a lot of energies, and you have to go through the fire to get to the promised land, if you will. And it's always hot, hottest, closest to the brightest part of the flame. So this mantra is ideal for processing unforeseen changes, overcoming superstitious beliefs, and surrendering to the ego. I can't say that I don't have any ego issues because, you know, the way I'm set up, sometimes my ego comes through. Unhooking the past. Ooh-wee. There is nothing to regret when I learned from my past. It says, when I unhook the past, I am able to see crucial moments from a fresh perspective and growth. This allows you to see the mistakes of your past as a catalyst for your development, not as something you did wrong. It's an opportunity to see your previous actions and what you could have done better or been better aligned with your highest values, not the values of someone else. So it's important to make sure that when you're reevaluating your life and you're looking back in a learning perspective, remember, we have this King of Scrolls that's here to come and help us learn, right? That is here to help us gauge and understand new information. That when we are learning, that we are looking for the best perspective for our values, not for this world and not for other people, okay? It says this mantra is ideal for overcoming self-criticism, releasing shame, and being more open-minded. If that did not hit home, wow. It says you are able to meet your current circumstances with a new clarity, so the past can be unhooked instead of repeated. So for some of you, which is so funny because, again, repeating cycles. Isn't that what Persephone said? We were repeating the same cycles. The common denominator in that, though, is us, right? It's not other people, it's us. So as long as you are still looking outside instead of looking inside, it's always going to be a cycle of learning instead of, it's me. Yes, other people play parts. Those are the characters you chose to be in your life. But they're there for a reason. Why are they there? Why are they here? Why did they show up? What gift of learning are they allowing us to have? Isn't that what Archangel Michael came to do? Raphael. He came to give us the gift of healing, of love, of repair, of rebirth, of family. And in order to do that, we have to learn. What a beautiful, oof. I'm getting slapped on the forehead again. I'm not kidding. Releasing expectations. Ooh, only the highest possibilities come to be whether I envision them or not. Releasing expectations. It says, when you release expectations, it is no longer your job to be in control of reality. You are a soul birthed from the fabric of destiny, where only the perfection of the universe will take shape and form. Only expectations are released. A life beyond your wildest imagination is given permission to enter your reality. I love it. This is ideal for having more faith and learning how to trust and alleviating disappointment. I can honestly say this whole message hit home. It hit home. In so many ways. bringing those emotional bodies into my present reality, engaging with my new friends and new partnerships, and thinking that old thoughts, those old thoughts, and overdoing and overworking into the same reality was just gonna land me into another cycle. It's time to let go. Releasing the expectations that I have on others, because really and truthfully, no one owes us shit. Not a fucking person on this planet owes us a goddamn thing. And that's some hard shit to fucking swallow. And excuse my potty mouth, but it is what it is. And that is a lesson that I had to learn. It is a lesson that I am learning, but I'm learning it quickly. I'm learning it gracefully. I am learning that maybe things don't pan up the way I think they should. But see, that's the part. If you let go of the expectation, if you unhook your past, God damn it, if clarity don't come through, if blessings, that's what we like to call them, if gifts from the universe don't come through, because the universe is always responding to our frequency. They're always responding to our vibration. They're always here for us. And I know this is a really long message, Leo. I am so sorry. But it is on time. And I know if I'm feeling it, I know you're feeling it. I am feeling every bit of it. And I'm like, ooh, psh, psh. It is not pleasant. It's not pleasant to get slapped in your forehead. It is not. However, I would rather learn fast than to repeat a cycle and allow shit from my past, or allow thoughts. And it's not the individuals that I'm talking about. It's the subconscious pitfalls that we have on the inside. It's the inability to let go of the things that no longer serve. It is the inability to say, that was what I used to be. I don't live there no more. It's like moving from one neighborhood to another, a better neighborhood, and bringing all the trash with you. All the trashy furniture, everything, the roaches, all of those things. Is that really what you want in your new house? No, unpack that shit and leave it where it was at. Hit home. Hit home. This is a time for faith, learning how to trust, and alleviating disappointment. When you let go of your expectations. Eve, when you let go of your expectations. When you take the time to love on you. When you take the moment to say, I matter. And allow yourself to be moved from a intuition versus an emotional standpoint. You see with clarity. It's a difference. I can see with my two eyes. I can tell you what my eyes tell me. But sometimes my eyes get it wrong. Because I'm looking from a perspective with my glasses, my lenses are dirty. But when I look from the spirit world, when I'm looking from with my intuition, when I am feeling the energy, what does the energy feel like? What does it smell like? Or am I afraid that this is something different? Or am I sabotaging? Am I not resting? Am I allowing myself to go so hard that I have no time to even have clarity for me? Having faith means enough faith to know that the finances will be provided for. For some of you, you're going through that and you're like, well, how the hell am I supposed to have fucking faith when this, and this is happening? But what are you saying to this, and to this, and to this, and to this? Are you inviting more? Are you freeing it into the universe and saying, universe, you know what? You have a responsibility. I'm yours. Take care of me. And when we open up that line of communication, when we say to the universe, I can't do it myself, you get gifts in the form of angels that come to deliver for you, help you, guide you, mold you, show you, teach you, care for your heart. And it comes when you least expect it. It comes as new growth. You see that? You're no longer here, Leo. It's time for the harvest. These little temporary setbacks here, they just temporary. but they last as long as you do. Meaning, as long as you stay in that stuck energy, it's still gonna be here. When you start to release that energy, does it serve me? Why am I thinking these thoughts? Why am I having these emotions? Why am I afraid? Why am I afraid to be vulnerable? Why am I afraid to release the past? Why am I afraid to hold on, to believe that I deserve something good? Why? Because your past told you that you didn't? Then it's time to change the voice in your head. It's time to look at yourself and see all of the worth that you were giving to everyone else. It's time for you to run a race that shows you how strong you are, how resilient you are, how powerful your lungs are, how much longevity you have for you, for yourself. And watch the universe show up. Watch healing come through. Watch that heart renew. Watch that heart muscle get stronger. Watch that heart get expansive. Watch that love be crystal clear. Watch that sight be crystal clear. It's like, damn, I used to be able to wear glasses. Now I don't even need them. 20/20 vision. How about that? Can you imagine? Maybe that's the problem. You've forgotten how to imagine the things that are good for you. And it's time to remember. Take a walk out in nature. Sit in the grass. If you don't like bugs, okay, that's fine. Go sit on a park bench. Listen to the sounds. Hear the wind whistle. Feel it blow on your skin. Hear the birds chirping in the background, the squirrels running for the nut. Like, listen to it. Observe it. Understand it and know it. Because it's you. And as you release those toxins from your body, I say it to the universe, give me more of the good. Give me more of this peace. Give me this love, this serenity, this harmony and balance. And life changes just like that. So I hope you guys enjoy the message. I hope you found something that resonates with your spirit. I hope that you are able to hear and see and feel clearly, and that you allow yourself to truly heal, to look forward versus looking back, to unhook the past, to free yourself from the bondage that you have held on to build a positive you, a stronger you. That's my desire for you guys. If you don't like the message, that's okay. But if you do, please hit like, share, and subscribe, because there might be somebody out there who needs it. And if you're a cross watcher, hey, it's okay, because it probably is something in here for you as well. Like I said, I got hit on the forehead with this one, and I was like, really? Y'all gonna put my business out here like that? But they did, and it's okay. I do not mind sharing if it heals the world. If we can heal together, I don't care. I will be the guinea pig for the world. It's okay. So I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. I hope this 2022 comes through for you in ways that you could not imagine. I love you guys with my heart, and understand that I have a heart that's made a little different. It is full of love, and it is expanded to be able to reach all of you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.